friends, it's Nancy, and ready to put the spine into Manual of Gardening. Why was I going to say Popular Gardening? Weird. Anyway, so I made my spine by gluing together 2 layers of file folder and wrapping it on rolling pin. You've seen me do that 100 times. So it's got it's nice and firm, and it's ready to go in. So I've pulled as much of this paper out as I can. And now I'm just going to use a good sploop of glue to get this glued to the back, the inside spine. Sounds like Pac-Man. Waka, 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 waka. So we were supposed to have a snowstorm. We did get some snow. It was supposed to start yesterday morning. It started around 7 o'clock last night, 6 o'clock. Not as much as they were telling us we were going to get, but enough. Okay. So I'm going to lift up that piece of fabric across the top. Go with my fingers and I don't want to get it on my book. Lockdown ends today. We're still in the red zone, but we got a few more freedoms. Jordan texted me last night. Lockdown ends tomorrow. We cook me dinner. I said I would, but I think I'm going to text him and say I need a couple of days because I got stuff to do. When the vet opens, I want to call the vet this morning because the cat has started barfing again. Every day. A couple times a day. I don't know what to do with him. Okay. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Now, I've got this piece of fabric that I'm going to glue and make sure I get it inside this, particularly the front edge, because it's a little thin. So I will make sure I get that in there. Get in there, you. This is probably the smallest book I've made in some time. I think it's like 7 5/8 inches tall. I mean, it's wide. So I want to make sure it still has this shape, you know, the little ditch there. Okay. This is just a scrap of fabric I had. It's a cotton. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I just learned yesterday that it was actually a long weekend in the States too. It was President's Day. Get in there, you. I especially want to make sure that it's well adhered to that single layer of book cover fabric. That's why I'm fussing and pressing and thrift stores will be open again tomorrow. The ones that I follow on social media all said Tuesday today would be for restocking and getting ready to reopen. And then tomorrow it will reopen. So that's cool. Not that I need anything. That won't stop me. There we go. Perfect. See how nice and firm that is? So I will be sealing this. Some of the corners are a little soft, but not so much that I want to do anything with them. I might use a little, you know what I've got? I've got some blue ink. That I think will work. I'm just going to dab it on with a cotton swab. It's not perfect, but it helps. Just to tone down these whitish areas. Okay, what else have I got in there? maybe I'll go with a little bit of this ink just to dull it down a bit. It was a little bright. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Put the dirt back on. Looks like I missed something here. All right. I'm going to let that dry for a bit. And grab some pages here. Actually, I'm going to make the inside whatchamadooey, you know. Okay. So the height, I'm going to measure the height of the book pages because that's what I want it to use. So it's 7 3/8. Now, the back of the spine is 2 1/8. So, I'm gonna grab my pencil. I'm gonna draw some lines. So this ruler is If I could find more of these, I would send everybody one. But I've never seen them again. I think this, I got this maybe 4 or 5 years ago at Michael's, and it was sort of with the bullet journaling stuff. And I think it's like the same as the grid in a bullet journal. So I think the lines are probably about, I don't know. Well, it's slightly less than a 1/4 inch. But this is how I like to space out my signatures. Okay, so I've just done a bunch of lines. I haven't measured it. So now I'm going to go in and look at 2 1/8. That's going to be perfect. So I will be cutting on this last line. But before I do that, the rest of this I'm going to use as the template for poking my holes. So I'm just going to measure about 3/4 of an inch. Usually I do about an inch, but this is a shorter one, so. Okay, and the space was just about 5 7/8. So I will draw the next line. I'm dividing it by 5. So I will do 1 1/4. And 1 1/4. And the reason I'm measuring from both edges is that it doesn't matter which way I get my template put in the signature to poke the holes. It's going to be identical top and bottom. And then we'll go 1 1/8. So that's right at the 3-inch mark. Perfect. And then I will cut this at 2 1/8. And then I'm going to fold this. And that will be the template that I put in the signatures to poke the holes. So let's see how many signatures we're going to have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. I haven't chosen a fabric for this yet, so I'm not going to glue this onto fabric. Well, let me see. Let me see if I've got something handy that I want to use. No, I'm not seeing anything right at hand. I So I'll have to do a more thorough search before I do that. Okay. I'll lay that over there to dry. Now I did want to use these pages. So this says, this was a new and revised edition, July 1916. I think these are all images. Maybe not all. So I'll put one of the original text block in every signature. Gosh, there was a lot of pictures. Ooh, look, it's got pansies. Oh, that's cute with the little watering cans. I had torn out all of the photographs and chosen some cute pages when I was tearing the book apart. So I've got way too many. Okay, so that's 20 pages. I don't know if I want to put them all in, or a couple in every signature. I'll have to choose my favorite photos, I guess. All right. For sure, I want to use this one with the title, for sure. That's a good possibility. Oh, that's a good one too. These are all the pairs. These are all fruits, so maybe I want to stick to flowers. Okay, flowers. like those. I think that was 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I'll do the strawberry. No, I'll do that one. Okay. You guys can go. Now. So let's take a look at these and see how many I want to use from here. Nope. 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 No. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Now I'm going to divide them up into landscape and portrait. I think there's a lot more landscape than portrait. But hopefully by mixing them together well, I will get the portrait ones going more evenly. Okay. Just checking the time. Oh goodness. So I think I'm going to stop now. I will be trimming off the tattered edge and then adhering 2 photos together using washi tape. And when I come back with my next video, hopefully I will have my signatures ready to put into the book press. Thanks so much for joining me today. Take care. Have a great week. We'll talk to you again soon.